10 days after the attack, firefighter Jerry Schrang was found. He was the first to be buried from Rescue-3. Those who lost loved ones on September 11th have no concrete place to return to. There is no office to visit, no belongings to sort through, just a vast, empty setting of dust and debris where once 2 towers stood. But New York's firehouses remain standing. They have become sanctuaries. Within their walls, there is comfort and maybe a speck of hope. A place to go to remember a life.
Very nice.
As a New Yorker, as an American,
excuse me.
we all felt that we needed to do something and show you and express to you our feelings, that we're behind you, we're united, and anything we can to help our community.
All you people here, I know you're all New Yorkers, all you live in the Bronx, you're our people. This means a lot to us, it really does. Thank you very much.
And we thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So I hope you're all hungry.
Yeah, I think we got enough food.
In the family of firefighters, there exists a powerful bond. They are the world to each other. They live with each other for days on end, and when they return to their other families, still their lives intertwine. Soccer games, hunting, fishing trips, helping to build each other's homes and weekend cabins.
Unfortunately, 3 of those guys we lost right there in that picture.
Yeah. I mean, Ray Meisenheimer, you know, and just Wally the Buff.
Wally the Buff. Oh, that was hysterical.
It was just,
that was something.
Those were funny, funny nights when he was on that kick. We used to sit here and have a nice dinner like we do in a firehouse, and we'd pour a fresh cup of coffee, and Ray would pick up the phone, and he'd call another firehouse. And it started out just being like, the rescue comes, and he'd say, "My name's Wally, and I'm a buff, and I want to ride in your rescue truck." And it would just, if a guy hung up on him, he'd be calling him right back.
How about Donnie Regan?
If he ever lost his life.
Check my pocket, the winning lottery, think it'll be there. He always said that.
Joe Spoor. His father was a lieutenant in Rescue-3. I knew it was his dream to come here.
He was just one of those guys that, you know, you could see he was going to be a star.
What about the Schrang man, eh?
Jerry.
The Schrang man.
The class clown.
When I was at 59, I didn't even know the guy. He was there on a detail. And I flushed the toilet. And next thing you know, the water hits me right in the face. I'm like, whoa, you know. And then I found out, who did that? Schrang. I go, who is this guy, Schrang? Yeah, Tommy Gambino. He's here, what, a year and a half?
Year and a half.
What, did you grow up with him?
Yeah, I went to high school with him. He was always fun. A lot of fun.
Loved to take his boys surfing all the time. Like that, he was a devout Catholic, like Bobby was saying, and you know, with that
Old school
little
Catholic.
Devout Latin mass.
No meat on Friday, but watch at 12 o'clock, man. He was in that refrigerator eating that steak.
12:01, you better not be in his way. You might get a chunk out of your arm. I miss Tommy.
Yeah, well, I see so much of Tommy and his 2 boys, Thomas and Brian. They're like clones.
Yeah.
It's good to see, you know what I mean? Because Tommy was good.
You can see the apple didn't fall falling from the tree there.
2 good guys.
Janet Gambino and her sons, Tommy and Brian, have come to visit the house.
Look at the smile out. We'll get you those. They're on the, Mike Davis has got them on the CD.
Tommy's dad, an 18-year vet, had joined the squad just over a year ago.
There's the drill we had.
At 48, Gambino was looking at retiring in a few years.
He transferred here. You know, he wanted to be part of the elite, which is this right here. He really loved it. He loved this place. But I've never been here before, you know, I know that he spent so much time here, you know? You see the pictures and stuff. And it got me, you know? It definitely got me. It's hard.
Like thousands of others, Tommy Jr. watched a personal tragedy play out before his eyes.
I went downstairs to my television I was watching, and when it collapsed, I almost threw up. Because they've been saying that the rescue workers were all in there, and I was like, no way. No way. And to watch it is just, to know that you watched it is just something that no person, especially knowing now that they were in there, just, and so many people did, so many people. It's not just me. It's not just my pain. Everybody watched it, you know? So many people were in there. Just, I don't know. But they were all heroes. I personally just feel blessed that I even had a father like that. And that gives me comfort. But it doesn't take away the pain. Because you want that physical. You want that physical touch. You want the words. And he taught me a lot, but I could have learned so much more.
To this house in the Bronx, 8 men will never return. Men like Captain Brian Hickey, Ray Meisenheimer, and Chris Blackwell. Blackwell's 3 children and his wife Jane have come to visit Chris's firehouse.
Your paintball gloves?
The time has come to clear out his locker. 11 years of his life.
Chris was always happy coming to work. He never walked around and bragged about what he did. Never. Hey guys, should I bring the shovel in?
No, Mom.
I never really looked at it that he was putting his life on the line like that. I just looked at it that he was, I don't know, he was doing his job. I always said he wouldn't do anything stupid. When somebody's worked somewhere for 20 years and they still love getting up every morning going to work, I'd rather see somebody happy. He was thrilled to bring Ryan. The guys down here love Ryan. Ryan has his own locker upstairs.
Ryan Blackwell is 13 years old. Like his dad, Rescue-3 is his second home.
He was the guy who sacrificed his life for anybody else's life, like any other guys here at the rescue. He's actually put his life in danger more than once. He's had over 11 citations, and he's been awarded 3 medals. So he's one of the most decorated guys in the department and one of the smartest. I think it would be an honor for me and my father would be truthfully honored that I would go in to follow in his footsteps and do what he did. Because, not just because my father was killed in the line of duty, because I've always wanted to do it, been raised to do it. My mom thinks it's an honor that I want to come back here. And so do all the guys in this firehouse.
Oh, he's loved it since forever. he just wants to be like his father. To this day, he still says he wants to be a fireman. And he's planning on coming right here to Rescue-3 too.
His father was his world, you know, and this was part of his world, so at least his whole world isn't crushed, you know. Still got a little bit left of it. And when this thing happened, I guess we all got a lot more sons. I have 2 sons now instead of 1, you know. That's why I figured. He used to come to work with his father a lot, and he was so into it, you know what I mean? And we realize now that this is the last piece. If he didn't have this, then his father would be gone forever. You know what I mean? And I guess he feels like he probably feels he's not gone forever, because he can still come here and hang out with us, and he goes up in his locker. And, you know, he's got the key to the locker, and he goes in his father's locker and stuff, so. You know, it's all he's got left of his father, you know, so. It breaks my heart, you know, I have a son. It breaks my heart. Sorry.
You know, you go home and you actually sit down and start to think about it, and it hits you that he's never be coming home. But the one thing you have to remember is that he died doing the thing he loved to do, and he would have never wanted to die any other way. Just like all the other guys who went.
Your dad, Tommy Gambino's with him right next to him, right?
Yep, Gambino and
Tom Foley.
May the road rise to meet you. May the wind be always at your back. May the sunshine warm your face. The rain fall soft upon your fields. And until we meet again, may God hold you in the palm of his hand.
You should save that. Put that in your pocket. That's why your dad put it there. It was special to him.
Ryan, thanks again, buddy.
See you, Mickey.
Yo, I'm
Enjoy it, right?
You guys put on win.
Tell me next time you're working the weekend.
Okay.
3 sweatshirts.
Yeah, buddy. All right.
See, look, 1 sweatshirt and 2 sweatshirts.
You know what I'm saying? Go to school tomorrow, will you?
When we got to the corner, we took down the sirens and there's a van.
It's Saturday night in the Bronx. The midnight to 5 a.m. shift, just 2 months after the attack. For Rescue-3, the night is looking like many Saturday nights do. A subway accident, a house fire, and a car crash. It's a hard shift, but the night holds a comforting routine. It's a chance to do what they do best: rescue.
We're almost there, Mike. We're almost there, Mike. He needs help inside. Can somebody help him inside? The New York City Fire Department, I mean, let's face it, it's the largest city in the world, and you do face life and death situations all the time.
I miss those guys. I miss Ray and Chris Blackwell and Donnie Regan, Tommy Foley, and Tommy Gambino, Joe Spoor. Good people, all good people.
It's not going to be normal. It's not going to be the same. As I try to tell guys, just don't ever expect it to be the same. Those guys are gone, and we'll always remember them. The spirit is always going to carry on.
We're here for the surviving family members. We're here to let them know that they're part of the big family, and it's something we'll never let them forget.
4 months after the tragedy, only 2 of the 8 men lost from Rescue-3 have been laid to rest. Of the 343 New York City firefighters missing, only 138 have been found.